Hi everyone, it's Linda from Linda Z's and my daughter Debbie.
Hi.
Now I want to give you a real quick summary of what we're going to do today. I've got some real exciting news to share with you, but before I get into it, we always have a recipe, and since it's Easter week or spring week, we have Caroline's Easter bread. So hope you take a good look at it. It is yummy. I've tried it and it is just wonderful. Now, of course, we do have a quilt, and I want to show you that because it's really a fun one. And this I actually made because it was so easy. Can you tell why? Debbie, can you tell?
It's a panel.
Easy, 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 easy. There's only borders. You could do this in I think I did this in like 3 hours.
And three borders, correct.
Yeah,
a panel and 3 borders.
The actual sewing of the quilt top is nothing. And it does take a little bit more time to do the actual quilting, but you could do it with a walking foot. This is one of the most wonderful quilts, and it's just so much fun. And it, you see a little bit of leopard print in almost every single home deck. So it would really be fun as a wall hanging, as a panel thrown over your couch. Just a TV shawl, which would be kind of fun too. So
that's true.
I think it's called Safari Wild Animal or something like that. You'll find it. It's in our website.
Okay, great.
All right, now the real exciting news. I'm going live at 7 o'clock tonight on Facebook. Oh no, that's different because when you get this video, it'll be a different time. But I am going to be on Facebook.
Before you get this video,
yeah,
right.
But the exciting news is that we are having Trevor Conquergood, Kathy Quinn, and Judy
Friedenberg
from Floriani do a live webinar with us.
In 2 hours at 10 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, so
yes.
It's really, really going to be fun. I can't wait for you to see them. It's $100 or $200 seminar. It is free to you. We want to really give you some wonderful tips and ideas, and these guys have all agreed to do this. It'll only be on, isn't it, Debbie, just 48 hours, I believe. It goes on live, right, it goes on live at 10. I'm going to give you a password, and it'll be on this email. So rather than me going, I think it's just Linda Z. But if you go on the email, you will see what the password is. I'm not even sure what it is. It's real simple. You'll click on it. You could do it right away and try it as soon as you get the email. And it's going to start at 10 o'clock. I believe it's going to start with Kathy. I'm not 100%, but I haven't sure which one. They're all in different places, which is really cool.
And they will be able to chat with you live. So get your chat set up before you start the conference tomorrow, the webinar tomorrow. Because
so if you want to ask them a question, right?
That's right. No, I'm going to ask them questions for sure.
Just go ahead and type it in, and they'll answer for you right there on the spot. So I'm so excited about it. I can't even tell you. It was something we wanted to do for you. I didn't know if we could get it together, but we have, and it's going to be at 10 o'clock.
Tomorrow morning? Later on today.
Today, and it's for 1 hour.
Tuesday.
For each one of them are going to spend 1 hour. So if you can't spend the full 3 hours, because it will be available for you once you click in with this password, just for 48 hours. So I hope you can do it. I'll talk about it a little bit more, and you'll hear about it in a few minutes. But in the meantime, we have a project for you.
Okay.
And this project over here is something that is a Floriani, something I use all the time. You notice what I'm wearing. I usually do that at the end, but sometimes I forget. Like that jacket over there. I forgot about that. But this is a knit, and I was going to have a cup of coffee with you today, but I didn't have time because there was just too much going on. So I am putting on a knit shirt, what we call, and let's see, I'm going to ask them to answer. What would you put on a knit shirt that stretches a lot? They're right.
Oh, they're right.
No show mesh fusible.
That's
so
right.
That's what I've done here. If you want to look at this is the back of a shirt, and it's got the no show mesh fusible on it. I'm going to take my wonderful Laura Star, and I'm just going to start pressing in the middle. Over here, over here, over here. It's a small design, and what's really cool and great about this is going to fit right underneath here. And you're going to be, well, when I do it on the right side, it will be like that. And it'll go with the top. And you see, the reason I wanted it up close to the neck is I could get this in real quick. Now, if you want to swing around, Debbie, to my 10 needle, I've actually put this little design in. It's called Native American with Steve Wilson. He has designed this, and it's Anita Good, and it is, you can go to their site, you type in our code, Linda Z Sew, and you will get this design at 30% off. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually take it to the machine, and I'm gonna show you a little bit about the embroidery.
Okay.
Okay, so I turned the t-shirt to the right side. You can see the stabilizer is on the back, and that's this no-show mesh fusible. You can kind of see a little bit of the glue on the back. I use this all the time. I use them both, whether they're fusible or non-fusible. This is the design that I showed, that I talked about. It's called Native American, and it's actually, there's all kinds of little designs, and we're using this one down here. It's a little teepee, because actually on the front of this shirt, I have another design, which is this one, and I've done it in a very large design. I'll show you that when it's finished. I also have a woven shirt, a denim shirt, that I'm going to show you in another video, that what we would do with that, because it will be different. So, and of course,
You mean
this
stabilizer-wise?
stabilizer, yeah. This felt pad is a lifeline. I can't stress it enough. I know many of you have been ordering them. They will save you so much error if you do have it. And I sometimes take, you can see I pink the edges of these. It's just a little nice touch. If you have pinking shears, it's just kind of nice to do when you put it on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this hoop. I'm not going to use my 10 needle because it's a very small design. It's not going to take a long time. So I'm going to go to my Luminaire, my brother Luminaire. So you can see I can stick this out into the opening of the neck. And then what I'm going to do is, and it doesn't matter which size I go, I can go this way or this way because I can turn it in this hoop, but I want to kind of go at an angle. And then all I'm going to do is just push that in. You can kind of see it's going in real good. And once I get it in there, and I can see I'm going to have to loosen it just a little bit because I'm on a couple of seams. And you want a nice flat table where you're doing this. There, it's going in real good.
Not necessarily your ironing board?
No.
In your laundry room? Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, and then, now that that's done, I'm going to take a little piece of what? Water-soluble topper. And put it on. You know, give a little water in the corners, and then I'll take it to the machine.
Okay.
So now here we are at the machine. You can see I have put this design in. Now, see, this is the neckline. This is the right side. And I took my wonderful Floriani Perfection tape, and so I taped it down so it wouldn't go underneath the hoop. I always check to make sure that there's nothing underneath this hoop as it's sewing. And then I'm going to take another piece and probably put it up here. I've already put my thread on. My light is green and it's ready to go, but I'm not sure I want to put it straight out here. I think I want to go ahead and change it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate it. No, not quite that much. Okay, let's do it a little more. I think I'm going to do it like one more. Now, I'm going to do something that's really cool. I'm going to take my projector and I'm going to put that on because that's going to show, look at here, it shows me exactly how this little thing is in there. And I think I want to go ahead and I just reset it. So now it's this way. But I really don't want it that way, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in an angle. And then let's go a little bit more. I don't really want it at that one either. I think I'm going to just... And see, this is the really cool thing that I can do. I can play with this all day long and make it whatever kind of angle that I want it to be. I'm going to do another little one and maybe another little one. And that's the way I like it, right about there. Now, I could move it up a little if I wanted to. I could just do that, and now I can see exactly where that's going to be, and I can move it up here a little more. Oh, maybe a little bit more here. That's what's really fun about this. I can play with it wherever I want, and I like it the way it is, so I'm going to say okay, and now I'm going to go ahead back to my embroidery, and I will go ahead and start. And you can see this wonderful machine is going ahead. It's got this water soluble, so it's going to pop the design as it's coming through. And now it's going to tell me. I have four little, it's very hard to see it in here, but there's 4 little squares because it really is a very definitely Southwestern look. So we'll go ahead and finish this design, and then I'll come back and show you what I've got on the front.
Okay.
Oh, while my machine is sewing out, I mentioned earlier that in my next video, I'm going to be showing you a little something on woven. And this is the same designs. They are the Native American, and you can see I put a little bit of a design up here and another one here. And again, it's a little different from what we did in the knit fabric. But when that knit fabric is finished and I do this part, I will have another video for you to see both of them. So don't forget, at 10 o'clock live, Trevor Conquergood.
Tuesday, 10 o'clock live with your coffee.
And
Trevor Conquergood.
And he is from Canada. You know, he probably have seen him in various events and throughout the country. He has been 45 years involved in the industry of digitizing. He's just a he's the one that did our paper things where we did this, the scapes of Chicago and Las Vegas and any city. He's done just amazing things. So I hope you will tune in on Tuesday at
10 a.m.
Okay.
with your coffee.
All right. So hope to see you. And Kathy Quinn, don't forget, and Judy.
And Judy, great.
Okay.